on me.
You're done.
Why did you send them away?
What the fuck?
Bring it back.
Oh my goodness.
Bring Rio back. Bring Rio back.
So I looked up how many indigenous. I looked up how many indigenous people passed
Hi, Jen.
unalived during in America, and it's African Americans is still their number is still bigger. So
I that whole back and forth earlier was frustrating because I don't think that that's necessarily what she meant, and I don't think that that's necessarily what she meant to put across. But I also don't want to speak for her, so.
Ooh, what happened?
I mean, it
she
started
said,
with, like, we were talking about the ICE raids and all of that, and Native, I'm not sure who they are, joined and was talking about how, like, the Indian reservations and all of that, or Native American reservations and all of that were being targeted, and like her sister got pulled over, and like they have to have a bunch of different pieces of documentation to show that they're citizens, all that. And then Tacos goes, "Where's the proof?"
mm-hmm.
And it started a whole conversation. And then Robert and August came up and started some shit. It was a mess.
That's the problem with all of them. They always constantly, oh, I want to see the proof of your harm. What the fuck for? Why do we have to show proof when there is 400 years of y'all doing shit? Actually, 500 years of y'all doing shit.
Which is
like, you keep thinking that we're lying just because you lie and say, oh, 5 black kids beat me up in middle school. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we're fucking dealing with now. In the 90s, in the 80s, you could never catch a white person say they were being racially attacked. Ever.
It's super frustrating, too, because it's like, there are people who are actually trying to learn, trying to understand, trying to help make change. And then people like that just give us a bad look, and it just pisses me off.
It's hard to reconcile because now I don't even think they want to be oppressed. They just want to say it to be disingenuous to the communities that are affected by the larger picture here. Mm-hmm. And that's the issue that I have. I am so sick and tired of hearing, oh, well, something happened to me too. You're not the only one. We're being racially attacked. Like, I had this girl tell me, a YT lady tell me that she was, because she got looked at and she felt very scared and they didn't want her there in their city and we got to be careful around their city. And I go, in no way in history did you ever get the thought of that you would get hurt like that. And if you did, it's probably because you seen it in a fucking movie. I mean, that's what they did in the early 1900s, and the release. Rio, I can't hear. Fucking ass. I can't stand you. Anywho, you know what I'm saying? Like, you saw the black and white pictures with no sound of Charlie Chaplin where they're saving a damsel in distress, and who did they perpetrate as the villain besides the villain with the tall hat, right? It's always black men are coming to get you. Right? Goodness. And now it's that we're seeing these things, and it's not fair. How do you get to say that you are being attacked because you're being looked at? The last thing some of us hear are the N-word or a Confederate flag after they annihilate us. Hell, Emmett Till's body was so fucking beat up, and not by being waterlogged in the river, but being beat up, that he was unrecognizable. So every time we hear this whole, I want proof. No, bitch, you just want to have trauma porn. Fuck you. No.
Yeah.
You got the proof. You got Mary Turner. You got Emmett Till. You got Eric Gardner. You got Sandra Bland. You got all these other people. You got Robert Johnson and Robert Byrd. You got military members who were strung up after World War I and II because they were black on the streets. You got my daddy who was called a nigga and spit on after he came from serving for a fucking country that didn't even take care of him. Lost his life because of this goddamn country.
Vicky, we're just talking about Tacos asking for proof earlier. And further along what Doc is saying right now.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And now all of a sudden we hear all these stories from the people my age, 40 to 50 and 30. I was in middle school and the whole kids looked at me because I was in an all black school. Obviously it wasn't all black. Your ass was there. Then you tell us, oh, well, it was 4 kids beat me up and called me white boy or white girl. So it was an identifying factor and you probably was running your mouth. Like my friend, well, my ex-friend, she's a white lady with the white kid, right? And she kept saying, my son's being, she was going off. I was like, what the hell is going on? I met the kid one time. This motherfucker couldn't stop talking shit about people. I didn't even know the kid. He talking about everybody. I said, do you talk like this with your friends? He's like, yeah, all the time. And I said, that's why your ass get beat every day. It's not because they're bullying you because you white. You talk shit.
Yeah.
And you want to call it racism because you're like, I can say anything I want to, not without consequences. You talking, they was whooping on this, like, I felt bad because they was whooping on his ass. He didn't know how to fight. But I was like, I said, you let him run his mouth? She's like, I'm going to go up there and talk. I said, you better leave them goddamn parents alone. I said, girl, your son is the problem. He said, I was doing cakes. I was making a cake and he told me about 15 people, how they was having snacks with each other and they was doing all this in high school. Motherfucker, why you telling everybody business? Shut your ass up. But she thought, oh, they're being racist to my baby. I said, girl, no, they not. He talk a lot of shit. Child, it was one of them. So, and she conflated that with racism. I said, that's not racism. Your son is actually the fucking problem. And so she homeschooled him. Yeah. She's like, well, the kids on the block don't want to play with him either. I said, because your son talks a lot and a lot of shit about people. He doesn't talk to just be talkative or talk about a game he likes. He want to talk about everybody fucking business. So he got his ass handed to him.
So I have to. Oh, God. Ashley, even though. Oh, Ashley.
What's going on with Ashley?
What happened?
Oh no. Ashley went to T-Bone's Live to ask Bill how long the affair was going on.
Now, what happened?
Hold on, let me see if I can. Oh my God.
No, the fuck she did.
You know she did.
Dude,
Ashley did.
Oh my God.
But at the same time, she has her moments where I'm like, good job.
I used to like her until I seen her. Until I seen the real her.
I like you gotta talk.
Okay, so I was in T-Bone, and they were.
You went over there?
Yeah, because I found out the bitch was in the live, so they're debating. They're having like a real debate. So Ashley gets in the box, and that fuckface Glow is a mod in there. Can't stand that bitch.
Oh, I love Glow. Oh, y'all can't be fighting.
No, Doc. Glow. No, with Glow.
Glow's
but we'll get
racist.
to that. So Ashley jumps in the box, breaks up the whole debate, and says, I have a question. Belle, how long was your affair with Ed?
God damn.
No.
What did she
then
say?
she gets dropped. 10 minutes later, she goes back up, and she's just like, why did you pick the extended stay? She got dropped again.
Oh my God.
And it takes a lot for me to give Ashley credit, but I have to give credit when it's due. And tonight Ashley got a
She's
W.
over there though.
No, she's not anymore.
Why?
Why you think?
Because he has Glow and Belle and Aqua still. Aqua's still a mod.
And T-Bones?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He got rid of
Not very
Joy
expected.
and I think Ashley.
Wow.
Here it goes.
I wish I would have went over there and seen it. Don't mind me. I'm messy. I'm messy.
They're
I love
debating.
it. I fully admit I'm a nosy person. I want to know everything.
I'm here.
Yeah, and when Rio went in the comments and he wrote, Belle, why did you cheat on your husband with Ed? So he got muted.
I don't know who this is. I'm just gonna see.
Oh, that's Calvin. That's my friend.
Doc, I'm mad at you.
Why are you mad at me today? What
I
I
done
do?
spoke to you 3 times in this chat. I didn't even want to come up on a panel and say this to you.
I
But
didn't
we're
see
beefing.
you.
Somebody put hearts
Were
in
you
the
on
chat
this
and then
account?
you put hearts up under their name like I didn't mean shit. And I spoke to you way before they did.
No, you always mean something to me, Calvin. I really, you know
That's
if I
crazy,
see
man.
it.
Where's the love
See,
at?
I'm
That's
getting
how
called
I'm
out. I'm getting. Okay, so next time I'm gonna scan
I
the
just
chat.
came up here to talk shit to Doc real quick and I'm finna drop. I just wanted to come up here and let her know we beefing. We beefing real hard.
We gossiping up here, Calvin. We gossiping.
I know that's why I'm finna chat. There's too many women on this panel. Y'all trying to get me in trouble. Gotta go.
I
My
like
wife
that
Do you
gonna
have
fucking
your
stab
thing
me
in
in
the
my
morning,
back. Nope.
sweetheart? Do you have your thing in the morning, or you skip Saturdays?
I don't do. I do Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
Okay.
Yeah, so I had a treatment today. So yeah,
How you feeling?
I feel. I mean, I came home and slept all day. That's why I'm still up.
Calvin, would you like to have an relationship?
Oh, who what?
Okay. There's been some gossip around the watering hole, right? So I guess somebody virtually cheated on their husband. So
I mean, it might not. It might be more than virtually. We
Not
haven't
virtually.
confirmed.
Well, listen.
Not virtually.
Well, I'm gonna say this.
wait, Calvin. They said
Calvin,
it's
do you
for
like
real
to
life.